I want to tell you a story that happened to me that illustrates how cycling can save your sanity. It's not clickbait and it's not meant to go viral, but I really hope that it touches the right heart. And if it reaches one person that needs to hear this message, I consider this video a success. So about a week and a half ago, I received a phone call from somebody really high up in the organization. And you know when this person rings you, he never wants to give you compliments. He never rings to say, hey, well done, great job. It's usually to either to ask for something or to instruct you to do something or to give out for something. And this was the case when I received that phone call. So I took the call, and before I could say anything, he jumped at my throat and he accused me of doing something that caused a lot of damage to the company. And the reason why it really felt bad was because I knew that it didn't depend on me. And I couldn't explain myself. I couldn't explain the situation. I'm not the kind of guy who doesn't take responsibility for his actions. If I do something wrong or if I mess up something, I throw my hands in the air and either just say sorry or say sorry and try to fix the problem. But this wasn't the case. So I felt really powerless and I felt really small. And, he shouted and said, this is the last call. I call you one more time and you don't even have to come back to work anymore. And, in this case, there are usually two things that give me consolation. One of them is the fact that Jesus endured a lot of suffering for me. And it was completely unjust. And in some small way, I can unite my suffering to his. That's my faith. Okay, you might share it, you might not share it. The other thing is my family. The second thing is my family. I have a beautiful wife and lovely children, 5 lovely children. So when I come home, we're happy to be together. And Dad is at home and we're having a great time. So they give me a lot of consolation on a human level. But that day, I was really downtrodden. I received a phone call at about 10 in the morning and the whole day was just completely unproductive. And I don't even remember what I did that day for work. That's until quitting time. Because the moment I put on my helmet, I felt something. And then when I went down to the garage and I saw my bicycle, I started to get excited. And I turned on the light, put on the pannier, and I was so conscious of what I was doing and what I was about to do. And I felt this excitement getting on the bicycle. And I came out of the garage and it was miserable. The weather was really bad. It was kind of snowing and it was very cold. And usually my hands go numb within minutes. But that day, I really enjoyed that ride. I really enjoyed every single pedal stroke. It was a 35-minute ride and every single second was pure joy. So by the time I got home, I was a new man. I was able to talk to my wife and my kids, and of course I told them the problem, but it wasn't this massive thing that I couldn't overcome anymore. Of course, it didn't solve the problem. The problem had to be solved the following days, and thankfully they were. But my bike was the first vehicle of transformation. And my hope is that if you are on the fence about bike commuting, you actually give it a chance, because it's more than just saving money, saving the planet, and it's actually a great way to transition between home mode and work mode. If you have a very stressful job or a very demanding boss or awkward colleagues to work with or difficult people to manage, your bicycle can actually be a means to save and maintain your sanity. I've been doing this for about 7 years now. I've been a bike commuter for about 7 years, and I noticed this on more than one occasion. I leave work stressed and I get home refreshed. But I'm really curious, if you are a commuter, what's been your experience? Is this something that you experience in your rides? Is this one of the reasons why you bike commute? I'd love to know why you guys commute, and I'd love to know, if you're not a commuter yet, what is holding you back. And I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.